and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The tallest building in Michigan, the Renaissance Center, part of the scenery tonight as we come to you live from Detroit. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Craig Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Today's NBA is truly a skill game, 1 through 5. One team executive said there is a high threshold on big men right now. The big has to do it all. Another said top bigs must have a diverse skill set. Ball handling, shooting. These days, size and athleticism are not enough.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Now, here's Cunningham. Passes to Grant. To the wing on the left. Levine against Bay. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And it's Ball in the corner. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. DeRozan for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. DeRozan's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Bulls. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Cunningham. Grant surveying the D. Here's Bay. Stewart kicks to Bay. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
It's DeRozan with the drive. That one goes. Count it. DeRozan's got 5.
And you have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Here is Cunningham. Williams with the block.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Cunningham. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And he drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here's Ball. He kicks to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Williams. Stolen by Grant. Bounce pass, Joseph. Here's Bay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Detroit shooting their first free throws here tonight. First one falls for him. Detroit making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Bay hits them both. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Ball. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one out of Olynyk.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
That's good from Ball.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Bagley, he's checked in for Grant. Ball hits them both. Pistons trail by 3. Bay passes to Cunningham. That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Smithy, nobody's accused Levine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better.
And the first one drops.
No question, Zach LaVine has one of the more creative scoring minds in the league. I mean, just check out the multiple dunk contests he's won.
Diallo's checked in for Detroit. Lee comes in for Cunningham. The Bulls also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
To the inside. In transition, here come the Bulls. And that one's good, Caruso.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Joseph looking around. There's the dish to Olynyk. And that one, good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Chicago leading by 5. Thien passes to Caruso. Green in the post. Working on Bagley. Shots good by Green.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up. I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
For Chicago, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Caruso kicks to White. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Here he goes. Green with the block. White with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Green. Here's Caruso. Levine finds Green. Shot clock at 6. Joseph with the rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Driving to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. Ozumu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent. And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
It's deflected. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, we've got White. Green is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. Now here's Lee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From beyond the arc, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Caruso. Banked in off the glass. Caruso's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Chicago. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lee passes to Stewart. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Stewart's got his first points of the game.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Bay comes in for Olynyk, and it's Cunningham in for Diallo. Here's Williams. That one doesn't drop. And the Pistons now going the other way. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. There's the pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic against Stewart. Here's Dosunmu. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Well, I had a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Vucevic. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 23 points a game last year, 11 rebounds and 4 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And Ball slams it in.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now, here's Cunningham. Grant outside. Cunningham with it. Vucevic on him. The Bulls leading by 6. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Williams up on top. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Dosunmu. Over Cunningham. Dosunmu's shot is off. For Detroit, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. No good from Lee. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Dosunmu. Traps in the trade. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Lee against Ball. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Williams. Over Grant. And he overshot that one, missing.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Vucevic. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Bagley comes in for Grant. Diallo's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Joseph in for Stephen Lee. Chicago also making some changes. Levine's checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Williams after the basket by Detroit. Rebound by Olynyk.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Cunningham. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Levine passes to Caruso. Back to Levine. Outside, White. Bulls moving the ball around. Left side, DeRozan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. DeRozan's got his third basket of the night right there. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Diallo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach LaVine. For Detroit, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That free throw good from Diallo.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Diallo hits them both.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
DeRozan in the corner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
The Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Shoot 2.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
The 9th pick in 2009, DeRozan was part of a great draft class. Griffin, Harden, and Curry all included.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Cunningham inside. DeRozan defending. And DeRozan sends it back. And he gets it back. Bucket is good. Cunningham's got 8 points in the quarter.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
On the wing, LaVine. Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Bulls lead by 6.
The shooting form of Zach LaVine is so pure, he's money in the bank from deep.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Bulls up 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Zach, strong first half for the team. How do you build this lead?
Keep playing hard on defense, the main thing. Getting out, running, getting stops. Continue to play with pace and, do what we do off the offensive end. We're good at that.
Zach, coach really likes the way you played, I'm sure. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Chicago came out looking very confident. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. They closed the first quarter with a 6-point advantage. The story of the second quarter was not much different. As the scoring was even, they were able to close out the half, maintaining a 6-point lead. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience. They're disciplined. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Bay and Grant are the forwards. Corey Joseph is out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center. That's the group for Detroit right now. DeRozan bounce pass. 5 on the clock. Bean passes to Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, in a 7-footer that can play the entire court, Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
The Bulls have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And that one misses.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Gunning. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside DeRozan. The pass to Vucevic. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low, Grant. Comes up empty down low. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The shot by Williams, no good. Pistons trailed by 5. Now Bay, he has 6. Driving the lane, Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Vucevic. Let's go. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Vucevic has got 5 now.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Bay wide open, and he fires. Off target from 3-point range.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Ball finds Vucevic. Here's Williams. Count the basket. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. It's good from long range. 11 points in the game.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Lee's checked in for Detroit. Chicago also making some changes. Green comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for DeMar DeRozan. Bay passes to Grant. Joseph has an open look. Another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. Green breaking loose. Missed inside. Pistons trail by 3. Grant outside. Here's Lee. Good work there as it goes. Lee's got his first basket of the night.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
They've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Levine finds Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
The first one falls. A different look here for Detroit. Olenek is checked in for Stewart. Bagley comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Diallo subbed in for Saban Lee. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Passes it to Bay. The pass to Diallo. He takes it in, and that one is good. Diallo's got 5.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Green left side. Outside, Levine. A 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 8.
This demonstrates how confident Levine is. Knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to Bay. 6 to shoot. Back to Joseph. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Bulls. Passes it to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. Over Bagley. Ball no good. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 4. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Diallo. 30 seconds left here on the...
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Bagley with the block. Now here's Joseph. He has 5, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Nine seconds left to play in the third. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Levine for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pistons ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All we got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the right person. All right? Get it from side to side. Don't force it.
I think you can tell he wants his guys to work harder specifically in how they pass the ball.
I mean, it's just basic basketball. When you swing the ball around the floor, it's going to open up.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White and Levine on the wing. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Count it. Cunningham's got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now Chicago has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. White. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he comes up with the deuce.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Bulls trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Count it. White's got his first bucket of the night.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
And there's the pass to Diallo. Over Levine. Good on the 13-footer. And the Pistons lead by 8.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Pass to Caruso. He feeds it to Williams. Olynyk with the steal. Outside, Joseph. Takes it inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Olynyk dishes to Joseph. Back to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's DeRozan. Up and in on the layup.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Outside, Joseph. Now, here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Bulls trail by 10. White, good.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach's. Team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, Levine. Here's Ball. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. And it's 6 points for Lonzo Ball.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Cunningham's shot is off. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Vucevic down low. Stewart on him. Vucevic with the bucket.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Back to Joseph. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Joseph's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Levine gets the bucket.
Rise to the challenge, young fella. Zach Levine wants the ball in key situations.
Outside, Joseph. Cunningham looking it over. Kicks it out to Grant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Bulls with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Levine for three. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That is world-class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
With the drive. Ball against Joseph. Here's Vucevic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Cunningham with it. It's to Bay. Now Stewart. To the middle.
And they got to find the good here if they need it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Levine for three, off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Levine. At the line for Detroit. Hey. Cunningham.
Take break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Nine seconds left to play here in the fourth. It counts, and that shot brings them to within just 1.
If you want to know what Zach LaVine is made of, you just found out.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
At the line for your Pistons, Sadiq Bey.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt. And it's all about the 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us.